Question number 7. Write 1/4 as a percentage. Well, 1 is equal to 100%. A half is equal to 50%. So if we half that again, 1/4 is equal to 25%. Part 2. Write 30% as a decimal. Well, 30%, a percentage is measured out of 100. So as a fraction, 30% is 30 out of 100. If we look at our units, tenths and hundredths columns, 30 hundredths means we've actually got 30 here in the hundredths column. But of course we don't have two digits in the same column. That 3 needs to come forward into tenths column to give us 3 and 0. So our answer is that 30% as a decimal is equal to 0.30. Okay, we can also think of the 30 out of 100 means 30 divided by 100, so we've moved that decimal point 2 places, 0.30. Okay, 7 part A part 3, write 1/4, 30% and 0.2 in order with the smallest first. So 1/4 is 25%. Could we work that out in the first part here? 30% is 30%. Now 0.2 is the same as 0.20. So 0.20, again, if we look at our units, tenths and hundredths column, we've got 2 in the tenths column. So 0.20 is the same as 2 tenths, which is the same as 20 out of 100. And 20 out of 100 is the same as 0.2, which is 20%. So let's write them in from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest is 20%, 25% and 30%. So we're going to go back and put these in the same order as the question. So 20% is 0.2, the decimal, 25% is 1/4 and 30% there. 7 part B, complete the following. 2/3 is the same as what fraction out of 18? Well, to go from 3 to 18, we're going to multiply by 6. So if we do exactly the same to the top of the fraction, 2 times 6 is 12/18. What out of 4 is equal to 15 out of 20? So to go from 20 down to 4, we've divided by 5 there, because 5 times 4 is 20. So 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Let's check that the other way. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 3/4. Okay. 7 part C. Work out 3/8 as a decimal. So we know that 1/2 is 0.5. So let's find out what 1/4 is. 1/4, well, if we write this as 0.50, 1/4 is 0.25. A half of 50 is 25. 0.25. So let's go down and halve again. So to go from half to a quarter, we divide by 2. To go from a half down to a quarter, to go from 1/4 down to 1/8, we divide by 2 again. So 1/8, a half of 0.25. 0.250 is exactly the same as 0.25. So a half of 0.250, 125. Because a half of 250 is 125. 0.125 is 1/8. So 3/8 is 0.125, 0.125, 0.125. So 0.125 and 0.125 is the same as 0.250. 0.125 on top of that leaves us 0.573. 0.375 is 3/8. We can also do that by multiplying 0.125 by 3. 0.375.